Hello, this is Amanda, and this is an instructional video on how to make origami flapping birds. You see I've made one here, and if you make them right, you can end up pulling the tail, and they will look like they're flying. They're a lot of fun to make. This is one of 3 shapes that we'll be making for our shut-in gift bags. We've chosen these 3 shapes because they end up holding up fairly well when put in a bag, and also because they're for different skill levels. This one is the medium skill level. We have a video that's a little bit easier and a video that's a little bit harder. So this is the medium. If you are of a different skill level and want a challenge or want something easier, feel free to check out the other videos. I find instructional videos very helpful, but if you prefer to work from paper instructions, we have some of those here at the church. Looks like this, and I will be glad to get those to you, or I will put some down by the glassed-in area outside the elevator in the main church building for you to pick up, along with some origami paper if that's helpful. But see me if you need anything like those instructions. Origami is the Japanese art of folded paper. You can use any paper so long as it's square for this shape. Any size is okay as well. This one is about 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. You can use copy paper or notebook paper, but you will find it a lot easier if you use actual origami paper. The reason for that is that it is thinner and it makes crisper creases, so it's easier to fold. You can get origami paper at any craft store or Hobby Lobby or even Walmart. We also have some here at the church that you can use if you're making them for the shut-in gift bags. Please only use them if you're, please only take the paper if you're using it for the shut-in gift bags, because it is a little expensive and that'll save the church some money. But I will place some of this paper down in the glassed-in area outside the elevator, or you can see me if you can't find it. Be glad for you to use some of our paper for this purpose. Also, you know, origami paper comes in all kinds of different, you can have a pattern side with a color side, or some of them are just a straight color with another color on the other side. Some of them have the same color on each side. I'm using one that has the same color on each side without a busy pattern so that you can see my folds very well just for this video. But in case you're using one that has a pattern on one side, I've made a little bit of a pattern on my paper so that you can follow along easier. The secret to origami, to good origami at least, is precision. And so you want to be very careful to make exact folds and firm creases. Because of this, sometimes it's very meticulous and some people find it tedious. Others find it very relaxing. So it just kind of depends on your temperament at the moment, or your personality a little bit. But I hope that you find it enjoyable and relaxing. It does take a good bit of focus and patience, especially at first. But once you get the hang of it, you can do it quite easily and really move through them quickly. And it's a little more relaxing once you get the hang of it. These make great gifts, and I'm glad that you're helping us with this project. One thing that we want to keep in mind, and this is another secret to good origami, I feel that if you think about the recipient of your gift while you're making it, if you think about them and you pray for them and you try to put a lot of love into the project, I feel that you fold those love and prayers and thoughts right into your gift. And so it makes it very meaningful. And we are giving these gifts that say, with love and prayers from First Baptist Church. So if you can go ahead and be thinking about the person receiving your gift and praying for them, that would be wonderful and make it very meaningful. So without further talk, let's go ahead and make the shape. You will want to start with this project with your pattern side or your color side down. That means that whichever color or pattern you want to be on the outside of the bird, you want to have that facing down at this point. And so just like our other flower video, you will fold your edge to your edge. So fold your piece of paper in half, being careful to line up the edges exactly. And then pull your finger to the center and push it out. That helps the crease to be exact, and then you firm up that crease. You can use your fingernail, or you can use a pen or a ruler to make that crease firm if you need to. And then open it up, and you're going to twist it slightly, and you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Bring your edge to your edge, make it very exact, and then pull that across and make it very firm crease. Now you're going to flip your paper over so that the color or pattern side is up, and you're going to do corner to corner. Bring your corner down, touch the other corner as exact as you can make it, and then pull it out so that it folds exactly, and make a good firm crease. rotate the paper slightly, and do the same thing on the opposite corners. Bring the corner to the corner as exact as you can get it, and make your crease very firm. Now you're going to open it, and you're going to flip the paper over so that the color or pattern side is down. Now you see how it's wanting to push out like that? Take your finger and poke the center of it so that it reverses that tendency. And now your paper wants to fold out towards you. You see that? Allow it to fold out towards you. Allow it to collapse on itself like this. Whoops. It doesn't get away from you like it does me. And then smash it down like this. So that can be a tricky fold for some people, but you just kind of allow the paper to do what it tries to do, and have these sides folded in and this smashed down. So that's what it looks like. It's folded in on itself. It's got a closed in over here, and it's got different pages, as I like to call it. You can turn the page 4 sides. Okay, now you want to pay attention to which side is closed, as I call this, and which side is open. Right now you have this open side with your different flaps towards you. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the flaps, not both of them. We're going to take one, and you're going to do a kite fold to the center. So matching, you see my crease there in the center, match this edge up with that center crease. And try to make it as exact as you can, the fold. Now, do the same with the other side. Bring it in to match. Don't overlap the sides, but bring them pretty close together. Make a good firm crease there. And you see you have little doors, like a kite. Looks like a kite. It's called a kite fold, I believe. And then you're going to take this top part and fold it down at the crease. The crease will be at the top of the doors there. You just fold it down, press it, and then fold it back up. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to take your paper and you're going to flip it over, and you're going to do the same thing. Take your side and fold it into your center, being careful to make it as exact as you can and to crease the edge just as well as you can. And then you're going to take the top of your kite and you're going to fold it down, make a little crease, and unfold it. So you see, there you have done that. Now, what you want to do is you're going to open up one side. So you see, you're going to unfold those doors, and then you're going to push open. This, to me, is a little bit tricky, but you've made that fold, so it helps it to open there, and then you're going to reverse this fold. So you're going to help it to fold over the opposite way, and then you're going to smash it down to where it's just about as exact as you can. You want these two sides to meet in the center, and then you reinforce all your creases. And in case you didn't get that the first time, I'm going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side, which is what you want to do. So flip it over. You have this shape. You're going to open your doors, and you're going to lift just this one page up. Lift it to this crease that you have right here, and press on that crease. And see how these are reversed a little. You're going to push those in so they fold opposite. And you're going to bring these sides in like this. And then help these that want to fold opposite along. And have it fold down in on itself. Just as exact as you can make it. So now you have a large triangle. So you have, it should look like this. And you have your open side, your legs, towards you. What you're going to do is you're going to take this, and you're going to see where you don't want to rip it, but you see where it has a little tension right there. That's as far up as that fold goes. You're going to make your crease right there, and you're going to fold it just kind of at this angle. You can work to try to get the right angle, but you see I've got kind of a V shape going there, and a V there. And so I make that crease, and then I'm going to take my other leg, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to bring it up as far as it'll go there in the center, and I want to make my crease from there, kind of make it match the outside, be parallel with it. And so I have my head going out that direction. Now I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing. I'm going to bring these out, and I just want to crease that same fold the opposite way because it makes it easier here in a second. So crease that fold out. So now my folds will go either way, which is helpful. So now you're going to open You see you have 2 pages here, this one and this one. You're going to open that up and you're going to pull this, which I think is tricky, but I'm sure you can handle. You're going to fold this up inside. So this is your paper. You're going to fold it up inside there and reverse that. So it's up in there. And you've made this crease so it should fold relatively easy. So now you see you have your neck of the bird inside those 2 wings. So you see on this side, I have it down. I'm going to open the 2 pages and take this and push it up inside and allow it to fold down. Try to use the same crease that you had made there before. So then now I have this little neck inside those 2 wings. So now this is what I have. It looks like this and it looks like this. Same on both sides. So now I am going to choose a side to be my head. It doesn't matter whichever you prefer. And I'm going to take and again open that up and I'm going to pull this down and smash it so that it makes a little bird head. I've got the bird tucked in there. Again, you're not wanting to just fold it over on itself, but you're wanting to open those flaps up and push that head down in the center of those 2 flaps and fold it on itself. So you have a head. So now this is your head and this is your tail. You're going to want to take your wings and you're going to fold them slightly pointed towards the head. That's important. So you're going to take your wing and you see it comes all the way down to this crease. It won't open anymore down here because it's fixed right there. And you want your crease of your wing to go exactly into that corner. And then the top of your wing, you're wanting to aim somewhere between this part and this part. So somewhere just kind of in the middle, like there will be fine. So you've got this point and then this point and then your neck. So in between your neck and this top ridge of his back, you've got that fold towards the head. You're going to flip it over and do the same thing. Here is my tail, so I find the point that is fixed at the tail and I want to make my crease from there, halfway between the back and the head, about. I want to line it up with this back. This is the back wing. I'm going to line it up with that. Push it right there, make my good crease, and then you have wings that are matching, wings that match each other, and then you're pretty much done. You open up your wings. And then if you've made it right, especially if you've gotten this wing to crease right down into the bottom there, that bottom fold, you can pull on the tail slightly and he will fly. And if he doesn't fly, just kind of go back and make your creases, firm them up again. And sometimes you have to pull slightly, but you can make your bird to fly. The last thing you want to do for your bird is you want to open up his little legs here so that he can sit. So you just take that part and open it up so that he can sit. Oh, I guess you can see it better. Well, you can't see it, but that's his legs. So you can, that way he can sit there or somebody can pick him up and make him fly. So thank you, and if you would like in-person instruction, I would be glad to show you. Sometimes it's easier to learn in person, and if you need any help at all, just please let me know. I appreciate you. Thank you.